Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. So, a little bit of an update video for you on the Cheerson flying eggs. This is my little evil guy. So, anyways, a couple of little things. On the remote, I found out through watching another video on YouTube, a guy that I'm subscribed to. He's got a Cheerson quadcopter. It's a regular type quad. It's not an egg, but it comes with the same radio. And what he's shown was that your right trim button is actually for dual rates. So you can switch between high and low cyclics. And let me tell you, this thing can get up and boogie now, even in a high wind, when you hit that dual rate switch. And what'll happen is you push it and you'll get 2 beeps, and then you're in high rates, push it again, you're in low rates. Now, this is also part of your pirouetting trim, okay? Which is your trim that makes you go in a circle, okay? So I'd imagine you'd have to like push and hold if you need to set that, but you know, no big deal, and it'll probably either put you in or out of your dual rates at the same time, but you'd have to push and hold it for it to do its job of trimming out your pirouette movement. Anyway, so that's the main update on the radio. There is no way, by the way, to charge your little flying egg from this radio. I watched a video of a guy actually doing the flying egg one, and he thought that there would be a charger in here, and there is not. None of them have that, so just so you're aware. This way you don't freak out if you buy one and there's no charge wire. Okay, now the batteries that come with these things are a 350 milliamp, and they work well. I'm not saying they don't. They actually work really well. I got a grand total of 7 minutes and 11 seconds of total flight time. And the nice thing about it is, of course, when the battery's in there, you can also collapse everything down, put it back into its storage case, and rock and roll. So you always know that your battery will be with your quad. However, Kevy ended up with a defective battery because I only got about maybe 6 or 7 cycles total out of my battery. Which, you know, I didn't bother complaining to the company and saying, yeah, you know, it's like, what's the point? So I went and I ordered in, because I wanted to anyhow, and I ordered in some 500 milliamp, okay, 25C discharge batteries. Now, these are an upgrade battery for the Hubsan H107C, which I happen to have, or your straight 107, etc. Okay, so the nice thing is you get a lot more flight time. It's actually really close to 10 minutes now, which is great. The disadvantage, however, is you cannot totally collapse the one leg on the one side and store it with the battery in the quad, other than if you leave it out of its casing. I like to store mine in the casing, so that means you're going to have to remove the battery. Now, to get this thing to fit inside here properly and not fall out while flying, little modification of the battery. Take the carpet side of Velcro, just a piece about, you know, most of the length of the battery is more than adequate. You can go full length if you like. I just had a little cut end piece and figured, well, let's try this. And so I just kind of sort of centered it, not really, but it's on there. And when I put it in, it sits firmly in place. And voila. And it's not going to dump out on me while I'm flying. The stock batteries, you'll notice it has actually a piece of foam on the back. This is not double-sided foam, it's just the single-sided, but this is the foam on the back, and when the battery's in there, of course, it also keeps the battery in there because of the foam, so they can't slide out. So, which is cool, because by having this little foam here, if you get a slightly thicker battery for a single cell, like third party, then, you know, a slightly thicker one would actually not need the foam or the carpet, but this one here is about the same thickness roughly, and it still needed the carpet side of the Velcro in order to go in there snugly, because the only thing I had here was double-sided sticky tape, and I wasn't going to do that because I don't want to keep it in there, right? So, but 500 mAh, a lot more flight time, works awesome. So we'll see how much life we actually get out of these ones. These should actually be a lot better. Like I said, my wife's battery here, this is hers. It's been through more than 6 cycles now and still going good and strong. It was just mine that had failed, and that does happen, and you know, no big deal. So that's it for our updates. So we have dual rates, from this button now. And we have the upgraded battery, which must be stored outside if you want to put your egg into its case. So that's pretty much about it for this one. So if you have any questions or comments, as always guys, feel free to leave them, and I'll do the best I can to answer them. And we'll get back to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.